Hey yo, what's up YouTube? Alright, so I'm about to tell y'all basically how I made about 200,000 VC in an hour. Now, before I even say that, I didn't make it consistently. I mean, not a whole hour. It took about an hour of work, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't an hour all at once. You feel me? Like, it wasn't an hour of a day. It was probably like 30 minutes of that day and like 30 minutes of that day. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, before we get into this though, the video not mine is your boy Sam, but he did the video without audio, you know what I'm saying? And some people probably really couldn't understand what he was saying because it was just typing. He typed what he was saying. So I'm gonna narrate the video for you. Make sure you subscribe to the boy, your boy Sam. His link to his channel will be in the description below if you want. And man, he do a lot of VC glitches. It's pretty much the same glitch over and over again, like on cap. But you know what I'm saying? I'm about to just break it down for y'all who didn't understand what he was saying and bring it out to new people like my subscribers who ain't heard of the glitch yet. All right, let's get started. All right, so I'm going to tell y'all how to get this VC glitch. All right, now everything he says isn't 100% true, but you can follow the steps if you want to. I'm going to tell y'all some alternatives. Again, he says make a small forward. You can make any build you want to. I made this work for a point guard with me and a center. I never made a small forward. All right. You don't have to do this either. If you're thinking about using the build in the future, like I did, I made a center. I forgot what he was, but yeah. Again, if you want to follow everything he's saying, follow everything he's saying. Simple. Y'all get this, right? Yeah, he says height don't matter. All right. So y'all can just do this. But what I'm trying to tell is, if you thinking about using the build for the future and you want to make them, you can just make them now, because that's what I did. And again, I made a center and a point guard, and it works perfectly fine with me the way I did it. This stuff do not matter. What he's saying does not matter. Trust me. But if you want to be super sure, it's not really super sure, because I'm telling you, it should work. But whatever you do, it's gonna work. You can listen to what he's saying. All right, now again, skip the prelude if you want to. Again, it's pretty much a choice. You don't have to skip the prelude. You feel me? Now, this is the important part though. When you get over here, you want to get 0 minutes. Now, he says go to the Nuggets. Where I'm from, we went to the Suns and the Cavs because those are trash teams. You want to go to a bad team. You might not want to go to the Nuggets since they're first in the West right now. But yeah, simple. 1-0 win contract. I don't know. Just try to go to a bad team. He went to the Nuggets, but you can really go to the Suns or the Cavs because you want them to put you in. You put the minutes on 0, and then you in the contract you put on 0 minutes. Yeah, you might not get put in your first game, but if you don't, you can just play your second game. You feel me? So he said put the minutes on 8. I'll put the minutes on 12. But again, either way, it's probably going to work. You feel me? It's just 12 minutes, you got a better chance of getting in, because all you got to do is get in. You don't have to play. You just have to get in. And that's why when you play, that's why I say play for a bad team, because you want to be down by a lot so you could sim out the game. You feel me? So like he down, right? Once you get in, you just sim out with VC. Boom. That's pretty much it. And then you simulate, right? Again, that's what I'm saying. And again, you can put on 8 minutes, but 12 minutes you got a better chance. Especially if you're gonna make a different position than what he's saying, you should probably put on 12 minutes and go to a team like the Cavs or the Suns. And if you don't get in your first game, you shout out on your when you get through here and they ask you, go to the teammates, and then you want to send them March 28th. But when you ask you about that, you want to go to your teammates, right? And you want to, you want to go to the fans. You don't want to go to the teammates. You want to agree with the fans. Anytime, you know, the fans get you more money, so always go towards the fans. You feel me? Anytime, even when you're playing by yourself. Those lead to endorsement. So I always choose the fans' answers. Yeah. But again, just want to go to a bad team so you can be down. It really don't matter. I'm trying to tell y'all. You don't got to do it exactly how he doing it. I'm trying to tell y'all. So don't be, oh, I messed up a step, or oh, snap, I went to the wrong team. It does not matter. Just follow the right steps. The team, the position doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? The team, the position will not matter. You feel me? Or the archetype, that stuff will not matter. Just make sure everything else is really straight. All right. That's all you got to do. Again, once you get into the game, sim out. But you have to be up or down by 10 points. That's why I say join a trash team. You feel me? You probably could join a team like Golden State though, but because you want to be put in. You feel me? That's a huge thing. and you want to keep it on 0 minutes. Now, similar to March 23rd, again, like he said, because when you send it March, once you send them March 23rd, you're gonna get those endorsements. You're gonna get those fans, and those fans gonna lead to those endorsements that you need. So that's why you want to send up to March 31st. Now I'm gonna be back once it's at March 31st. So hold on. All right, we here. So we at March 31st. If you say we don't have an endorsement by March 31st, make a new player. If you don't have an endorsement by March 31st, check how many fans you got. Check if you going the right way. You know what I'm saying? You want to have 150,000 fans though. You feel me? But oh yeah, also if you make a new build or new position, go to April. Don't go to March. If you make a different type of player, go with different joint. When you get the endorsement, sign with Foot Locker. But again, if you make a point guard or you go to a different team or something like that, go to April 13th. All right, because it's gonna be different. You gonna have to go farther. All right. If you don't get something to your first game after you attended national, you don't gotta get attended. You gotta just get that endorsement. So it don't matter if you play this or not. Just after you sign with Foot Locker, well, after you choose Foot Locker, you know what I'm saying, you want to negotiate the contract at 2,500 VC for level 1, and then when they ask you again, you ask for 5,000. So you just want to accept this. You know what I mean? Put it all the way up. Put everything down to 0. Incentives down to 0. Store discount down to 0, and keep that on 2,500. A little quick note, because nothing really interesting about to happen. You want to go to the neighborhood, and then, and once you go to the neighborhood, you get the endorsement again. You should get it, yeah. So you get level 2, and then you go to 5,000. So that's why if you go to 100,000, you'll only get the level 1. So go to 150,000 fans so you can get level 2. So you can do it right after. This is probably the best way to do it, what he's saying. But again, it doesn't really matter how you do it. It might take you a little bit longer if you do it another way, but yeah, just keep counting. You want to get 5,000, so the extra 5,000, and they will eventually agree to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to start the next game so you get the endorsement. But what I wanted to say was, I've been doing this glitch for shit. I want to say, I want to say a month. Nah, 3 weeks. Yeah. So anyway, keep playing until you get subbed in. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get subbed in. And once you get subbed in, you can get fouled out, or you can just simulate out if you already up by 10. So keep that in mind. Once you get in, it doesn't matter what happens after that. You just got to get in. You know what I'm saying? So this dude just was not getting in. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah. You said you better play Golden State. That's not an argument. If you play for a trash team, try to play a team like Golden State. So just simulate the other teams till you play a good team like Golden State, because you know they're going to be up by a lot. So try to play a team like Golden State. Did you see how you got in? That's Golden State, and look at the score. So I recommend y'all simulate the trash teams and go to a team like Golden State or Houston, or just go to a team. Just look at your John and see who lead in the conference, and then you can do the endorsements. Now, all you gotta do is go to the neighborhood and open up this. And now listen, you do not have to do this fast. You do not do this fast. Just choose that, and then close the game and load it back up. So open up the endorsement. Press circle. When you get here, press yes. Close the application, and then reopen the application. Just keep doing that over and over again. I'm gonna say this in case you guys didn't understand this. All right, listen. Once you get the endorsement for 5,000 VC, you open it up. Listen. This where y'all gonna fuck up. This where y'all gonna fuck up at. Open up the endorsement, right? And you want to accept it like you normally would, right? So you press the circle and you get out of it like you normally would, all right? So I don't want to make this too, because it was another endorsement glitch out there, and I don't want y'all to do that because it's not gonna work. Don't do it while you in the locker room. You got to do it in the neighborhood, all right? And then just like open up the endorsement and close it, like close the endorsement out, and then exit the game. Do that 3 times. And then when you turn the game back on, so do it again. Come back and do it again. Come back and do it again. And then go to the locker and go to the VC joint. Do not open up the endorsement. You will get the endorsement while opening up the glitch, the joint. As soon as you open it up the 3rd time, as soon as you start the game up the 3rd time, go straight to the VC management. Do not open the endorsement. Only open the endorsement 3 times and then quit 3 times. Go to the VC management, get the 15,000 from her, and do that again in 24 hours on that player. Now, what I did, I made multiple players. So I got about 7 players. I don't do 7 players a day because it's too much work. You know what I'm saying? But I got about 7 players. So what I do is I do 4 players one day and I do 3 players the other day, because you have to do it 24 hours. And if I did it at 5 o'clock, if I try to do it at 5 o'clock every day, that'd be a little too hard, because it started at 5 o'clock, I had to get to 5:03 and then 5:10, and then it should be at 5 a.m. in the fucking morning. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, so I don't recommend doing it every 24 hours unless you really could do it. So I do it every other day. So I do 4 players one day, 3 players the other day, right? Again, when you open, and then, so after you do that, all you gotta do is do it again on another player. But again, I'm gonna say this again, when you open up the map, when you open up the game, do not open the endorsement. Go to the VC management. Do not open the endorsement. Only open it 3 times per 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? And do never actually like accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like accept it, everything fine. I mean, then turn the game off. You know what I'm saying? But don't, when you start the game up for the 3rd time, don't accept it, because she will have the 15,000 VC. I can't stress that enough. I feel like half of y'all watching this still gonna fuck that part up, even though I explained it. You know what I'm saying? Do not open that shit the 3rd time you open the game. Do not open that endorsement, because you're gonna have a blank check. That's pretty much it. I make about 60,000 one day, and I make about, hold up, I get like, let me see. Now I make about probably 48,000 one day, and then I make about 60,000 the other day, because I got two. I do 4 and I do 3, so I make about 48,000 or something like that, and I make about 60,000, right? So that's how I made 100,000 in an hour, because it only take about 30 minutes to do it. You feel me? So once you do that, John, boom. Once you do that, John, boom. You're gonna have it. Shit probably take like 20 minutes actually, not 30 minutes. So you make about 200,000 VC in an hour. Again, not at one time. 20 minutes that day, 20 minutes the next day, 20 minutes the next day. But it's an hour worth of your time. Make sure y'all hop on that glitch before it's too late. I'm gonna holler at y'all on the next one. I hope y'all understood what I was saying. And I'm out. Peace.